and even sadness. But do you believe that Jesus has the power to change the situations all around for you? That's what happened in Mark chapter 5 verse 36. We see that Jesus paid no attention to what they said. He told the synagogue leader, "Don't be afraid, just believe." My friend, God is speaking to you today. He's asking, don't be afraid, just believe. Some people came up to Jairus saying that your daughter is already dead. You need not bother Jesus anymore. But you know what Jesus said? Jairus, don't be afraid, just believe. Sometimes we have to ignore the hopeless situations. We have to not pay attention to it. Jesus did not pay attention to the hopeless situation or the dead situations. He just said, don't be afraid, just believe. Are you believing, my friend? Sometimes even if it is too late, we have to see the unseen. When things are not happening, that's when Jesus comes up and a miracle happens. A miracle is ready for you, my friend, if you just believe. These are the words of Jesus. Remind yourself that He is the King of Kings and He is the Lord of Lords and He is able. He will come to your place to rescue you and restore you, my friend. And Jesus went to Jairus' house and he saw the daughter lying down, and people were weeping and wailing and crying, saying that she is dead. But you know what Jesus said? She's not dead, she's sleeping. Believe that whatever situation is dead in your life right now will come alive when Jesus is inside of you, when Jesus is with you. My friend, we also see that Jesus not only asked them to stop crying, He also asked them to get out. He said He just threw them out. Sometimes we have to ignore some people in our lives who speak negatively. Sometimes we have to just, we should give a deaf ear and ignore what people say. That's what, the crowd will always persuade us to lose faith. The crowd will always persuade you to stop your faith. And they will always persuade you to accept your fate. But you know what Jesus is saying to you today? Don't accept your fate. I am here. I have the power to change any situation. I have the power to raise you up and to restore you. Do you believe in that, my friend? Remind yourself that God is coming and He is able and He will do whatever you need to do. But one thing we learn from here is Jesus threw all the people outside. He threw them out of the room, all the negative people. Pay attention to them. But He said he went along with the positive people, Peter, James and John, and the daughter's father and mother. And you know what? He raised the child up. Sometimes we have to ignore our bad circumstances, ignore the people, and ignore the news that is not in line with the promises of God. You have to just ignore the news that is not in line with the promises of God. Do you believe that God will come up to you and change your situations? I know sometimes it is a sad part for people to get into the hopeless situation, but remember and remind yourself that Jesus is coming through and it is not too late, and He will raise you up and restore you. Today, I want to encourage you, my friend, to be happy and to not be afraid. Just believe is the key word for today and for the whole week. Just believe and don't be afraid that God will come up to you and will restore you and will give you all what you've lost. If you're encouraged, please share and motivate someone who really needs this word. God bless you.